Hello, my name is George Johnson, and I just won first place undefeated at the Springfield Yeti tournament for the Win the Lavalval Chain card, which I got right here. I'm doing this for the Duel Factory for my man Colin. I was going to do a live video for him, but it was late. He didn't have his camera on my left, so I'm going to get into my deck profile for him. I ran 3 Traptrix Marmello, which this card did so much for me at the tournament. I mean, everyone basically knows what its effect is. You get to search out a trap card with hole in its name. It's just really good for playing mind games with a lot of people. I got bottomless trap hole a lot, so that scares people to want to summon certain monsters. Sometimes they'll bait out a monster to try to get the trap or the bottomless trap hole out of the way, which, you know, that puts them down a turn. So I mean, I really love this card. I used to hate this card, but I really love this card. I ran 2 Traptrix D. I'm not gonna try to say its names like Dione or something. This is the Wolf Bark, one of the Wolf Barks of the deck. And if you can't, you really don't know what I'm running. I guess I should have said that from the beginning of the video. I'm running Fire Fist, Artifact, Traptrix. So, anyways, I ran the 2 Traptrix D. It's the Wolf Bark of the deck. He special summons back Marmelio, and when this card is special summon, you get pop a magic or trap card on the field. So I did that so many times, and that led me into really good Exited Knight plays or on an arc to save my butt for the game. There was one time where a guy played Soul Charge, took himself all the way down to 100 life points, and I could have went into Heartland Draco. I had the Traptrix D in my hand, this engrave, but he just really messed up, and I killed him differently. But anyways, I ran 1 Wolf Bark, getting into the Fire Fist engine. Really good card. 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. I know with this deck a lot of people run 2 bears, but I just like to keep popping people's cards, so I put the 3 in while I was playtesting with my friend Ryan. Ryan was in the event too. He got 4th place with YuGiOh hand. I ran 2 card Ds. Like first turn, it was always really good. I set like Sanctum and some other trap cards, and I play that. They do whatever they want on their turn. I just stun them the whole time. They can't do anything, and I just get all the cards in the world to just go off. It was good. I only run 2 Moral Tax. I didn't want to run 3, and I didn't care to run Bagel Talk at all either, because I ran the 3 and I ran the Bagel Talk, and it just was really inconsistent. It just killed down the deck, and I just didn't feel that it needed to be in here. So that's it for my monsters. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 monsters in my main. Alright, getting to the spells. I ran 1 Forbidden Lance. Actually, I thought oh, looks like I cut it down to 1. I ran 1 Forbidden Lance. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. 3 Pot of Dualities. This card was really good too. I mean, just playing Duality, going 3 into my deck, getting 1, and then setting my protection, and then card D. That just was phenomenal. Mind Control put in work at the event. There was a YuGiOh player I went against, and I mind controlled his armor, flipped it, and then just exited for something on the field. Get out of here, armor. Ran 3 Fire Fists, Fire Formation Tinkies, you know, search bear, or if I already stunned my opponent so much and made them use a lot of their resources, go into Wolf Bark, get my bear back, and go into an automatic rank 4. Now to get into my traps. Let's see here. I ran 1 Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, Bottomless Trap Hole. That card was so good. 2 Dimensional Prison, 2 Wiretap, Wiretap was really good too. So many times I wiretap somebody's wiretap, or I activate Sanctum and they try to wiretap, and I save my Sanctum and go off with my play still. I ran 1 Torrential Tribute, 3 Fiendish Chain. That card was really good. I just did not want to run this, but my friend Ryan, he started running it, and he's like, see, it's really good, and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, playtesting against him, he did so much annoying crap to me, and I was like, you know what? This ain't like your typical Fire Fist deck, so I guess if this gets dead on my field, it won't hurt me as bad. So I went ahead and I ran the 3 of those. It worked out really well. Ran 2 Black Horn of Heaven. That card was amazing. I went against YuGiOh, and they go for their Exy plays. Bye. I went against an Inzektor deck. He, in the last play, this is actually for the card that was for the championship, he tried to go into a play for an Exy to save himself. Bye. Like, he got destroyed. That was not fair. 1 Solemn Warning. I run 1 Soul Drain. I main decked this, and I'm happy I did with there being Inzektors, even though he MST'd it. And actually, against YuGiOh with Gear Gigant, when it leaves the field, this any monster that's banished or in the graveyard, they can't use their effect. So that did really good against Gear Gigant. Like, it was hilarious. Pure artifacts or artifacts Traptrix hands. Yeah, hat that just destroys. And then I ran 3 artifact sanctums. Someone asked me, they were like, why do you run 3 of these when you only have 2 moral talks? Well, actually, I love having this at 3 because I set it. They go for like their Exit Tonight plays. Even if I already have all my moral talks used, they pop this, I pop their Exit Tonight, and they have no Exit Tonight on the field. Or if they pop it and I have one in my field, they blow this, I pop their Exit Tonight, I bring out my moral attack. I have a 2100 monster. I could pop 2. I mean, well, I guess really you wouldn't have to pop 2 with them playing Exitin, but I have a 2100 monster to attack over them with. Fire Fist is already the top decking king, so let's move into my Exy deck. I use 1 Kagasuchi. I never went into this. Heartland Draco. I never went into that either. I could have against the Inzektor guy, but he did a different weird play, and I beat him. Number 80 Berserk. Never went into it. 1 Tiger King. Also never went into it. Cardinal. Also never went into it. It's crazy. Abyss Dweller. I did go into Abyss Dweller. I think it was against the Artifact player, and I did it against the YuGiOh Hands player. Hands were not a problem for me. I just took care of them left and right. Diamond Dire Wolf. I think I used it once. Black Ship of Corn. I used it once. Ragna Zero. It was funny. I did not expect to use this the way I did. I used it against an Inzektor player. He equipped Gigamanus, took his monster up to 2400. I said, yeah, Ragna Zero. He was like, dude, really? That's crazy. So, that's funny. Exitin Knight. I think I used that like twice. Gaga Cowboy. My second YuGiOh matchup, actually, against my friend. I used that against him to kill him. That was such a crazy duel. Digesto Emerald. That guy, I used him one time, but it was so funny because I shuffled back in my Moral Talks. I drew a Sanctum, and yeah, he was so mad. I already had a Sanctum anyways, but it's just the principle of the fact. That was cool. I used 2 Silent Honor Arcs. I went into him a couple of times. I really didn't use my Exy deck to beat people too much. It's just my deck has so much popping power that they got overwhelmed. And I used 1 Pleiades. I went to Pleiades twice, actually, with only having 2 Moral Talks. So that was really good. And to wrap up this video, I'll go into my side deck. I used 2 Noblemen of Crossouts. I put that in against YuGiOh. Didn't draw it. 2D Bonks. Didn't ever see it when I put it in. Light Imprisoning Mirror. Put it in. Didn't see it. Dimensional Fissure. I put it in. I used it and I kind of derped out because I forgot that when artifacts are whatever, they're magic and trap cards. So when they die, they go to the grave. Don't ever side deck that in. It's a noob mistake. Cycle Reader, 2 of them. This guy is nuts. Like, artifact players, I artifact ignition my Moral Talk, and then I go, well, I'm going to remove it from play. Bye-bye. So that was really cool. Valor, didn't use. Maxis, didn't use. Chain Disappearance. I used 2 of those, and it was freaking awesome. I put them in for YuGiOh, because as of right now, they have the 3 YuGiOh gears. So they use that to get their Anos and the MK or whatever. Bye-bye. They have 1,000 below attack. Remove all those from your deck. You lose. You're just done. So that was really good. Also, I'm happy I had this on my side because I used it against the Inzektor player, and I also used it against a Gusto player. So this actually was MVP for me. That was really cool. So I'm George Johnson, and I'm signing out. Thank you.